and Carl Joan, and that one is titled "He Reigns." And ahead of that one, I played you one of my faves. It's done by Sisindoko Zimbabwe, and it's titled "Majesty." And speaking about faves, I've got our favorite power couple, our favorite husband and wife duo, who are the hosts of Touchpoint every Sunday right here on 107.5, and they are joining me live on Facebook and also on our YouTube channel. Good morning. How are you doing?
What's up?
Good morning.
Good morning.
My goodness, how are you guys doing on this beautiful Tuesday morning?
Sakhe, we are enjoying and basking in the goodness of God.
Love that. I love that.
That's
I
what
love
you're, and
that.
very grateful that
Yeah.
he still don't understand why. I think we'll get a brief when we get to heaven why he chose us. But you know what? I'm going to take it.
Yeah, sure. I love that spirit. I
Thank
love,
you.
I love that. And I was speaking about that, I want you to just briefly, sadly, I missed, the face-to-face session that happened
No
last.
pressure. There's so many people going, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's like, it's okay. It's going to be there next time. No worries.
Yes, next time. There's always a next time. But please talk us
Always.
through that. How was this past Saturday?
It was amazing. It was so exciting to be with the familiar, and we had so many new people come on
Oh,
Saturday. So the family is just continuously growing. We had a lot of aha moments, a lot of deep moments. It was really amazing.
Normally they say, how was it? We just go, they cried. And that kind of
yeah.
covers it. But Protea Hotel Durbanville, they hosted us. It was our first time. So, there's always that nervousness when you go on a first date.
Yeah.
We did forget the flowers, but they had flowers anyway. But it was absolutely exceptional. They hosted us. They treated us like absolute royalty. It was so nice because the hotel was just full of the face-to-face guys, all the CCFM
Oh,
guys walking around. Absolutely a quite amazing experience. And now that's our home for at least the
yeah.
next year and beyond. So every Thursday, third Saturday, except for the
February.
February, because when we set up the venue at the Durbanville Hotel, the Protea Hotel in Durbanville, there
Yeah.
was one Saturday that of the third, which was February.
That's right.
So in
Yes.
February, it's not the third Saturday. For the rest of the year, it is. But the
Mhm.
next one is actually in 2 weeks in from February. Eh?
Yeah, in February we will be the 10th of February at the Protea Hotel, but we
Okay.
are in Muizenberg
Yeah,
on
baby.
the 3rd.
Yay.
So we get to see
Yes.
the other familiar that can't make it to the northern suburbs because apparently it's a far journey.
Yeah, the north is like, we saw a few wagons.
Wagons.
There was a few horses on the side of
Yes.
the road.
It is a far, far journey, a story of my life every single day.
Yeah.
But I'm not complaining. I'm just grateful for this
Yeah.
platform. Please talk us through the 3rd of Feb. The next session is happening here
Yeah.
at right here in Muizenberg. What will you be covering this coming session?
It's very exciting. I want to ask you a question. What's my favorite color?
Black.
No. So just
Everyone says black.
so imagine if
Yeah.
she hasn't done the face-to-face
Yeah.
program, else she would know.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, so I'm gonna, let's say we were having a game show and you're about to win £1 million and you got inside information. So I'm gonna whisper in your ear and I'm gonna say blue is my
Mhm.
favorite color.
Got
Only
that.
thing is, I'm communicating to you, but it's not complete communication because you don't understand it like me. Because here's the challenge: what blue? There are so many
Mhm.
blues. So now I'm
Yeah.
going to be even better, and I'm going to say it's cobalt blue. Now, unfortunately, most people go, "Okay, I know the name, but I still
Yeah.
don't understand it like you understand it." So how's this? The next time anyone's running from the police, just think of the blue light because that's cobalt blue or Christmas.
Mm.
And we did have the experiment. I said to the guys on Saturday, I said, who of you had Christmas and looked at the blue lights and went, Sean? And they said, yeah, we did. So the point of this Saturday is complete communication. Complete communication
Mhm.
is when you understand it like I understand it, and it's my responsibility as the communicator to make sure you understand it. So If you say, oh, I feel so stupid, that's on me. If you feel I don't understand, again, that's always on the communicator side. What we have a challenge, and that's why we say complete communication, is we dress nice, we articulate correctly, we have that pizzazz and that charisma, and then we dump it on the listener, and then the listener's under pressure going, I'm too scared to say, I don't understand, because they're communicating so well to me. No, we've just said, listen, guys, yes, that is a point of communication. But if we want to talk about building relationships and dealing with people, even when you're going to communicate a vision, create an understanding, if they do not understand it like you do, it's not complete. So on Saturday, that's what we're going to be doing from 10 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon. We break for lunch a half an hour. There's some beautiful places to eat in Muizenberg. Even Checkers. Checkers is down the road. No, wait for it. Yeah. We have our own boerie guy that sits across the road and takes orders that on behalf of Face to Face. Lots of parking, railway station across the road. And Vilma, tell them about the children.
You know, we've been having people bring their children along on the day, and they bring coloring stuff, and they bring, so as long as your children can sit and be entertained and be quiet.
There's a story. What? From Saturday.
Oh, sure, yes. So you can bring your children if you can't find babysitters. But this last Saturday, there was a little girl there that also goes to the Muizenberg side, and she was extremely unhappy because she just told her parents, I don't like this venue. I want to go to the other one.
Okay.
She wants to see. So the parents are saying, you know, this is really plush, you know, beautiful carpets, nice chairs, and the kids.
Was not into that. No.
Yeah, she was not interested. I want to see Daddy. So we even, it's actually quite profound. We did have it on Saturday where I have to talk to teenagers. So the mother or the father drags them in. I've either got to go out to the car or got to find them in a corner, and I've got to convince them to stay. And what's happened in the past is I convince them to stay, and then the parents come back and I go, what are you doing? And I said, no, my child wants to come again. So so from Saturday, even though it was in the north, the guys are saying, we're going to see you in Muizenberg. They're coming to the south as well. So very exciting.
And I think about doing the complete communication is that, you know, we all constantly have to grow when we communicate with people.
Yeah.
And the thing is about listening, and not listening from your perspective. It's listening from the person that's talking to you's perspective. What are they meaning? What are they saying? So it really just cuts out a lot of miscommunication if you come to the complete communication
and doing the boundaries course from last weekend is one of the boundaries when it comes to communication is we just say, listen, I've done this all wrong. Obviously, there's a misunderstanding. So can we start again? Because when we do communicate and we teach the guys is, I'm never wanting you to agree with me. I'm just trying to gain understanding. So once you gain the understanding, you decide what the answer is going to be. But usually we just get into a context where I'm going to lose my relationship with you if you don't agree with me or I don't agree with you. And we've just taken that out. We found it such a demand within the workplace and obviously in families where people just don't communicate.
Yeah.
So come and learn it.
Sure, this is so profound. Who is this aimed for? You spoke about, you know, trying to convince, you know, to eat. Okay, awesome, fantastic.
You know what?
No, finish your question. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. Yes, talk us through who the ideal person you have in mind when you drafted, you know, this particular seminar.
For me, I would just say let's pick an entity. So the entity for me is family. Come around Christmas, we all come into Christmas and we want to have a good time, and there's a lot of flare-ups, there's a lot of arguments. And when you sit and you listen, you're going, here's something we learned yesterday. Do you know when it comes to people getting deaf as they get older, 90% of the time it's because they're tired of listening. So they've actually scientifically figured it out that if you are not putting time and effort in to listen, you think that you are losing your hearing. But we chatted to a guy yesterday. He says science has proved that, you know, people say selective hearing. People go, you know what? I don't want to participate in this. So they just don't put effort into listen. So it's that thing of, I want to listen to you, my intent behind you, and what are you actually saying? So when we're focusing on one entity, the family, there we have the grandmother, 87 years old, can't hear properly. Then we have the kids that are all over. Then it's the ADHD guy, and it's this one. So what we're doing is we're saying in the entity, wherever you're coming from, because remember, when we do this, we have 7-year-olds up to 86-year-olds sitting in the training. So we're looking at the family and saying, okay, now if you're the dad and you're trying to create complete communication and you understand the rules, you go, okay, guys, as the leader, guys, can you just hold on a second? Johnny's speaking and we need to listen. So when you're understanding the dynamics of what it takes to communicate, also when we do the public speaking course, all of a sudden, when the family says blue, the entire family knows what blue is, and they can stand together. It brings unity, companies, focus, churches, everybody. Because when, let's say a church, when the pastor says, guys, we're going right, everyone knows what that looks like, because he, as the leader and within his community, they understand the culture of complete communication.
Sure. Wilma, anything to add on to that?
Yes, so the thing is that it's very important for the family to come together, because then every family member gets all the information.
And there's accountability.
And they can go away and they can say, hey guys, we really need to up our skills. Let's put it into practice. So it is lovely that the entire family can come.
How do they get there?
How do they get to you? It's so easy. All you do is you save this number to your cell phone as a contact. It is the face-to-face hotline number. It's 076 403 2035. Save it.
Send us a message on WhatsApp, and then we will send you prompts afterwards. 2 things I need to remember is, step 1, by typing that in your phone and saving it to your phone, it allows us to send broadcast messages to you. Private group, nobody shares, we share it with nobody, comes to you directly. But the fact of that is step 1, you're joining face-to-face program. Step 2, you have to say, register me for Saturday. Just because you join the program doesn't automatically get you on the course. So step 1, get on the program. Then you get the daily goodies. You get a prayer with Wilma every morning. This one this morning was so incredible because, we send it to a lot of people daily. And this one guy said, this prayer with your wife this morning, my wife is going through such a difficult time at work. I forwarded it to her and it's totally changed her world at work. And we're going, oh my gosh. And they don't even come. We've never seen them face to face to do the course, but they're on the program. So get prayer in the morning. They get one of and here's the nice thing I don't think we told you the last time is when we send you the Touchpoint at lunch, we used to go Monday one course, Tuesday another course. Now we're doing one course daily. So we're on the trauma course at this moment in time. Yeah. So today you get lesson 11 and then tomorrow lesson 12. So every time at lunchtime, if you want to learn the trauma and how to process it correctly, you just wait for it. You just go back. Some guys, when the family's asleep at night, it's quiet, they put headphones in, go to the day's one and click it, and then they get the next course. That comes at lunch. And in the evening, we do a word from within the word. And that's just like a 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, I never thought that. Now I've got to let everyone know, if you never listen to it, it's okay. There's no, like you said, I haven't been to the course. It's okay. We are serving God's agenda in your life. The time will be the right time where you click on it and you listen to it. So we give that to you to be part of the program. Then you have to register. And we do have some surgeons, who's an imaginary guy in my mind, that when he's operating on a brain and it's in his hand, he can't handle getting another message. And because he likes the face-to-face program so much, he's so desperate, brain or message. So you can actually say to us, info only. Then you get nothing except the dates as to when the next course is.
And the exciting thing is that all of these courses, if you started on last Saturday, for the whole year, you would have done all of our courses in 1 year, and they are absolutely free. And if you want a letter of attendance of the courses, we will give it to you for your CV.
Yeah, so that's very important because we teach this to corporate. Been doing it for years. And this is not play. This is personal development program. We have people who do it with us corporately, hear about the face-to-face program and say, I'm bringing my wife with me. I'm bringing my family with me. So the nice thing about that is Vilma, we've got a certificate, put your name on it on request, and we send it to you, print it out, you put it on your wall, or put it part of your CV. A lot of guys are going, oh my gosh, why didn't you tell us that you had this information? Because we would have used you for this. So promotions but besides that, it helps you be the hero of your story.
My goodness, and all of this is for free.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Actually,
Wow.
there
Amazing.
is a cost involved. There is a cost involved.
Okay.
The
You don't
cost
say.
is applied truth. So whatever the toolbox we've given you, use those tools.
Else it's going to cost you.
It's put into your life.
And we say it again, and it's actually quite funny because whenever we're speaking to people, there's always that point. We were chatting to people the other day, this lady with the 2 sons, and she said, are you guys a cult? So we're like, what do you mean? So, well, why are you doing it for free? What are you trying to do? Are you like trying to create this little following? And it's like, no, it's because we can. God takes care of our finances, and he'll let those people know. But as far as this program goes, not on your life. It's totally free of charge for the end user. You can come as many times as you want.
Yeah.
If you miss it, you come on the next one. We've staggered the 2 Saturdays. So if you miss it this one, you catch it on the next one. So you can do all the courses together, but it's also online. So you can go to this Touchpoint that we send you. The audio's there. And another exciting thing is we're going to start the parenting course this year too.
Love it. Yay. Awesome stuff. Sure. Awesome.
If you want
that
to have
is
terrorists,
fantastic.
then come on the course and you'll see that they're actually children, not terrorists.
I've got you. Guys, I've got to love and leave you.
you
It's
so
really
much.
always amazing, and fun to hang out with you guys. I always, take away something. So I'm really grateful for whenever we get to chat. But again, please, Vilma, that number again as to how people can register, that WhatsApp number.
Right, it's 076 403 2035. Send us your name and your surname.
And whatever you do,
don't you go away now or register.
There you go.
love you
Thank
guys.
you so
Thanks a
much
lot.
and have a fantastic one.
Till next
Thank
time.
you.